guys, it's Payne, and today I'm going to be telling you what I plan to read for Jack-O-Thon. If you don't know what Jack-O-Thon is, it's basically a Halloween-themed readathon that me and Brittany Books and a Reader's World are hosting between October 15th to the 22nd. I created a whole video announcing it, so here will be a card that you can click on if you miss that and if you want the full explanation of the challenges and everything, the details of the readathon. I'm basically making this video because I never mentioned what I wanted to read specifically for myself during the readathon, and I'm also here to encourage all of you guys who are hopefully participating to make your own TBR videos, or if you don't have a YouTube channel, you can maybe tweet out or post a picture on Instagram of what your TBR is, and we would love to see that. It'd be really fun and cool to see who's participating and what they're going to be reading. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. The first challenge is to read the group book, which is The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas. This isn't a Halloween themed book, but the movie is coming out during the week of the readathon, and I've never read it and Brittany hasn't read it, so we really wanted to give this book a go and be prepared for the movie because I want to be hyped and ready for it by the time it's coming out, and I feel like it's just the perfect time to read it in that way. This book is basically about a girl named Star who is a black teenager, and she has two separate lives in a way. She lives in a fairly black dominated community with a lower income sort of class, and she goes to this primarily white private school, so in a way she is having to have two separate lives, if you know what I mean. And it also follows her good friend getting shot while he is unarmed by a police officer. She is the only one that witnesses this, and it follows her whole journey with being thrown in the spotlight because of this case and dealing with her friend's death and dealing with the terrible, terrible thing that is police brutality. And it's a very dark and heavy topic, but I'm very excited to finally give this one a read since it's been on the #1 New York Times best-selling spot for ages. So I'm pretty sure it's really good, and I'm so excited because I literally bought this probably during the release week. I've had it for that long. I've met Angie. I am a fake fan. Like, why did I meet her without having read it? I'm terrible. But this week, hopefully, I will be fixing that. And I also tab out how many pages a day I'm hoping to read. So this one, I think I'm going to take 3 days on since it is a chunkier one, and we'll see how that goes because I tend to work better when I have the pages I need to read every day calculated. The second challenge is to read and watch a book to movie adaptation, which I am doubling up with The Hate U Give since it is a book that is being turned into a movie that I hear is really great, so I'm very excited for that one. So why not double it up, because this Jack-O-Thon is so flexible on those sort of situations. The third challenge is to read a book featuring an iconic Halloween creature, and for this I'm going to be reading City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. This is a middle grade, I believe it's her first middle grade, and it's about a girl who has a near-death experience, and ever since then she is able to see ghosts and communicate with them. And she also has two parents who are basically ghost hunters, and they have this TV show where they go to the most haunted places in the world, and I'm pretty sure this one goes to Scotland, and that setting sounds really fun, and ghosts, that's a fun one. And it's definitely an iconic Halloween creature because ghosts, come on, Halloween, it goes with life. Like, this is what I'm going for, and I'm really excited. This one I'm hoping to read in 2 days time, and it's fairly short, and it's gigantic font, especially since it's a middle grade, so I hope this works out. Don't you just love when you realize you skipped the first challenge? So we're gonna go and fix that situation. Oops, because I don't feel like refilming this video for the third time because complications from the last one. My house was loud and I needed to delete the video. So the first challenge, oops, is read a book with yellow, red, or orange on the cover, and I accidentally skipped over that when I went through my challenge. Whoa, I'm the worst. Okay, sorry Brittany and Julia, y'all were probably like, what? For this, I chose the copper, oh, wrong book. for this, I chose The Bronze Key by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. There's these orangey and yellow shades over here. It's a really short book, and I'm honestly thinking about doing this one over audio throughout the entire week. It's really short, and audio goes a lot faster for me because I have it on 2x speed, and that goes faster than my brain when I'm normally reading. This book is the third book in the Magisterium series, which basically follows a boy named Cal who does not want to have magic. He does not want to go to this magical school that he is testing to go for. And every little kid that has these like magical sort of abilities has to take this test on whether or not they can go to the Magisterium, which is this school. So he goes out to fail the test, and somehow he did fail, but somehow he still goes to the Magisterium. So I've been wanting to read this because I really enjoyed the second book, and I really hope that this one continues to build up on the great story that I'm really enjoying so far from this series. And I still regret accidentally messing up this video and skipping this one. But who cares? I'm still here and it's working, okay? The fourth challenge is read about something that scares you. And for this, I am doubling up again with City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. Ghosts scare me. Just the thought that you can't really see them and they might be staring at you all the time. Do I believe in ghosts? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Like, it's scary, okay? I don't know. It's definitely a terrifying thing. Like, I could be being watched at this very moment in my room, other than this camera, you know, but like, I don't like that. The fifth challenge is read a book whilst wearing a Halloween / fall themed item. So like sweater, scarf, witch's hat, etc. I am going to find something to wear for this challenge during the reading of one of these books. So if I make a reading vlog like I plan on, it should be featured in that video. And the final challenge is a friend chooses a book for you. So for this one, I actually compiled a whole bunch of books that are on my TBR that I thought were kind of spookier to fit for this readathon, and I had Brittany choose for me which book out of the ones, and that one was Unwind by Neil Shusterman. I don't know entirely too much about this book. I just know that there is a thing called unwinding, and it's basically like they take apart your organs and crap when you're young, when you're not dying. Like, they just do that and they think that somehow you're still gonna be alive. I don't know if that's how it is, but between the ages of 13 and 18, however, parents can have their child unwound, whereby all of the child's organs are transplanted into different recipients, so life doesn't technically end. So they do die, and their parents can decide if they want this to happen to them. I think that's really weird, and it sounds spooky to me, and my friend Reagan read it recently, and she's obsessed, and it just sounds like a very creepy concept that would be good for a Halloween time. And I'm also going to Y'all Fest this year, and Neil Shusterman's going, so I wanted to read more than just his Scythe books to have another book for him to sign. So that is all the books that I'm going to be reading for Jack-O-Thon, if things go well, because if I'm being honest with myself, this is happening during a week of school, and week of schools do not go well with me for reading most of the time, and this is 4 books, so we'll see if that happens. I'm also planning on reading Unwind for 2 days, so we'll see if any of this happens. I don't have much faith in it, but no matter what, I'm saying I'm gonna read The Hate U Give. Like, I need to do that. That's the one thing I'm gonna be like, Peyton, you suck if you don't finish this, because I want to be ready for the movie. Sorry for this mess of a video. It was very jumbled. Obviously, I'm a mess. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching it, though. Like it, comment down below. Have a good day. Please subscribe. Make sure to follow all my social medias, which are linked down below, and go click the bell button, which is right by the subscribe button, which you should have already clicked, and goodbye.